Imagine being so broke you can't afford heat, so broken you can't see a way out, and so rejected you start to believe you'll never succeed. That was J.K. Rowling's life before she created Harry Potter. But in her darkest hour, she found the courage to dream, and her story became a beacon of hope for millions. This is the tale of how one woman turned despair into magic. Let me take you back to 1994. A young woman sits in a cramped, cold apartment in Edinburgh, Scotland. Her name is Joanne Rowling, but the world would later know her as J.K. Rowling. She's a single mother, living on welfare, struggling to feed her baby daughter. Her marriage has collapsed, her dreams feel shattered, and she's battling clinical depression. Every day is a fight, not just to survive, but to keep hope alive. But in the midst of this darkness, Rowling had one thing: a story. It was an idea that had come to her during a delayed train ride. A story about a boy named Harry Potter, a lonely orphan who discovers he's a wizard. This idea became her lifeline, her escape, her reason to keep going. With nothing but a pen, paper, and sheer determination, Rowling began to write. She would take her daughter to cafes, order the cheapest coffee, and write while her baby slept. The world around her was crumbling, but in her mind, she was building a magical world. A world where even the most ordinary person could be extraordinary. It wasn't easy. There were days when she felt like giving up, days when the weight of her struggles felt too heavy to bear. But she kept writing. She poured her pain, her hope, and her heart into every word. When the manuscript was finally finished, she sent it to publishers. And the rejections began. 12 publishers said no. Some didn't even bother to respond. One rejection letter was so harsh it made her cry. It felt like the universe was screaming at her to give up. But Rowling refused to quit. She believed in Harry Potter. She believed in her story. And then, finally, a small publisher took a chance on her. That chance changed everything. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was published in 1997, and it was an instant sensation. The books that followed broke every record, selling over 500 million copies worldwide. The movies, theme parks, and merchandise turned Harry Potter into a global phenomenon. But Rowling's journey wasn't just about success. It was about resilience. It was about finding light in the darkest of times. She once said, "Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life." Think about that for a moment. Rock bottom, the place where most people give up, became her starting point. She didn't let her failures define her. She didn't let the rejection stop her. She kept going, even when it felt impossible. And that's the real magic of her story. It's not about wizards or spells. It's about the power of perseverance. It's about believing in yourself even when no one else does. It's about turning your pain into purpose, your struggles into strength, and your dreams into reality. J.K. Rowling's story is proof that even in your darkest hour, you have the power to create something extraordinary. No matter how many times you're told no, no matter how impossible it seems, keep going. Because the magic you're searching for might just be one page, one idea, or one step away. Your story isn't over. It's just beginning. Get up, get after it, and never, ever settle.